take them long to restore the Archontri's soul. We better head for the caves.
What's going on, everybody? It's Lady Mac here, and I'm bringing you another Destiny video. And I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded. It's actually been probably close to 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video. And the only real reason for that is I've been crazy addicted to Destiny, where I haven't even given myself time to upload, plus with all my other responsibilities. I actually haven't been this addicted to a game since Black Ops 2 was released. So for me, that's actually saying something. I've never spent hours upon hours on a video game like I have Destiny. So it's been a lot of fun playing this game. And just to explain the gameplay right now, you guys are actually watching the mission, Strike Mission, Winter's Run. I chose this one because once I got my player to the level where she could do level 24 strike missions, I was constantly getting the Devil's Lair over and over and over again. Sometimes they throw a Nexus, but it was always the Devil's Lair. So once I got this one, I had to record. I didn't care what the outcome was. I wanted to record that gameplay. I wanted to record the mission anyway. And also I got a legendary drop in this gameplay. And if you watch the entire video, you'll see what my legendary drop turns into. And then you guys can go ahead and be the judge. Just to give a little update, I've actually played my Warlock character. That's what you're watching right now. I've played her up until the level 26. And while I was playing with her, I actually got a lot of legendary drops. And I was actually pretty lucky at first. My legendary drops were turning into legendary items. So the very first 4 that I got like 4 back to back to back. They all turned into legendary items. And then after that, it started to go back into the normal, I guess, shitty random generator that you get of loot drops. My legendaries were turning into blues. My blues were always turning into greens. And then when I would get legendary items, they were for other classes. Which leads me to this. I have actually leveled up all 3 classes beyond level 20. And the reason why I did it is I kept getting drops, blue drops and purple drops for the Hunter class at first. Which I was cool with because in my last video I did say I was really interested in Blade Dancer, so I was going to try out Hunter next. So then I got an excited item for my Hunter, so I knew I had to upgrade the Hunter. So once I did the Hunter, I got him to level 24. As a matter of fact, he's level 24. Then I decided why not do the Titan. So now my Titan, I just finished her this morning. Yes, today, Monday, the 22nd of September. I finished her this morning. She's level 21. So close to level 22. I just need something with better light and she'll be level 22. But I did it. I did the Titan actually at the Earth Cave. And if you've been playing Destiny, then everybody's aware of the Earth Cave that everybody's been farming. Come to find out, you earn crazy XP. So I actually leveled her up while I was working on studying for exams and playing with my little girl and all that. I actually leveled her up like that. So I was pretty happy about that. And then the other thing I want to talk to you during this video, I actually wanted to talk about the hype and the hate behind this game. This game is definitely the victim of the hype train. The hype movement was serious. And Destiny was the #1 victim to this hype movement this time around. I don't think any game could have lived up to the hype that Destiny was under. I just don't. I think the game is solid FPS game. It's got stunning visuals. It has amazing backdrops. It's great. In my opinion, great PvP. I found that the people who complain about PvP are generally the ones who aren't very good at it. That's just been my experience. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying that's my experience. Neither here nor there, I think everything about this game is really good. But there are some bad things. I'd say the bad is that the story, it just doesn't exist. Where is it? I was finding it really hard to follow the story. It is what it is. I just don't think the story is that great, but they are having expansion packs. I also think that there's a lot of things for show. The glimmer doesn't really matter. The tower, I think, is my biggest complaint. Why there's no kind of chat lobby for the tower where you can meet up and matchmake with people to play missions. I don't understand that. But my biggest issue with this game is actually not the game itself. It's the people complaining about it. This game is not Call of Duty. By no means is this game Call of Duty. It's not Halo. It's not Borderlands. It's not Mass Effect. It brings components of all those games and puts it into it. And what I've found is that a lot of And I'm a Call of Duty fangirl, so please, if you love Call of Duty and you think I'm hating on Call, please, that's not what it is. Call of Duty is my main baby. It's my main, it's like wifey. I love Call of Duty, and everything else is on the side. But this is not Call of Duty, and a lot of Call of Duty people complain about this game. My biggest issue is that this game is meant to be a grind, to level up. It has MMO elements, and like I brought up in my last video. When people say it's repetitious, isn't Call of Duty repetitious? In Call of Duty, you have the prestige system. So the first 50 or whatever levels, you have no prestige system, and then after that you do. And people try to say, well, Ghost is different. You had characters. That's still a prestige system. It's just a different way to mask a prestige system. I don't think I'm the best Call of Duty player by no means. I also don't think I'm the worst. I think I'm a pretty average gamer. But I can go into any Call of Duty and do pretty well in it. Not because I'm this amazing player at it, but because it's repetition. A lot of people say, well, you pre-fire now. I don't really think it's pre-fire. I think a lot of the time what it is I've played it so long, like on the map, like Standoff from Black Ops 2 or Octane from Ghost. I know where they're going to be. The popular camping spots that you're going to be at, I'm going to kill you there. That has nothing to do with me being better than you. That's repetition. If I had just picked up the game, of course I don't know you're going to be there. But after playing it for a while, I know where you're going to be at. Is it pre-fire? No. It's just repetition. That's all it is. And that's my biggest thing with this game. People complain, it's repetitious. You're just doing the same thing over and over again, hoping to get good gear. That's what the focus of this game is you're trying to get better gear. You're trying to be able to do raids and do these things in the game. You know, this game is, the developers keep saying how they're going to expand on this game. So to say it's repetitious or you're bored with it, I get it. As a COD fan, the PvP, there's superpowers in there. There's one-hit melee kills in there. It's not Call of Duty. But this PvP is not trying to be Call of Duty. If it was, wouldn't it be... Why have the gear drops? Why have Iron Banner where your stats match? I mean, why have that stuff if you want to be Call of Duty? This is what I say. This game came out at a time where COD players are kind of leaning away from COD for a while, waiting on the new one to come out. They're bored with the COD that they're playing at this moment. Whether it be, I don't care if it's Modern Warfare 3 or Ghost or Black Ops 2, they're bored with the one they're playing right now and moving into different games. They play this always repetition. Honestly, I know that the game is repetitious, but it's fun for me. This game is more fun for me to play than Call of Duty is to play. That's just my opinion. But when Call of Duty comes out, am I going to move to Call of Duty? Of course. Because like I said, that's my main squeeze, you know what I mean? But Destiny is still an amazing game in my opinion. When you see the reviews, people are like, oh, the reviews are pretty bad for the game. I think the reviews are what this game deserves. But the hate that it gets, I don't think it deserves that. I think that that's coming from a player base not used to this type of game. Not understanding where the developers wanted to go with this game. This game is meant to be a grind fest. It's meant to be fun and engaging. The PvP is meant to be fun and engaging. That's why your superpowers are in there. And quite honestly, I don't care if I get wrecked or if I'm wrecking on somebody. I still have fun regardless. I've never played a PvP match where it hasn't been fun. So we'll see when I play with my other two classes, with my Titan and my Hunter. I haven't played PvP with them in the actual game yet. And I've never played PvP with the Titan. So I guess I'll see where that puts me as far as, is the game still fun for me? Do I find it repetitious? Am I ready to move on from this and just go exclusively COD? I just don't see that happening. I think this game actually has a pretty long life. If it continues to bring in new content like they say they will, not give this troll crap that I believe Grand Theft Auto 5 is, Grand Theft Auto 5 does. Basically, I'll just leave it at that. I just think that the content Grand Theft Auto promises and gives is trash. That's just my opinion, but I understand the player base loves that game. But that's, again, my opinion. So like I say, to those who think the game is boring, it's not for you, I highly suggest you just don't play it. And no one's forcing you to go out and spend that $60. There's plenty of other things you can spend your money on. I totally get that. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare will be out in about 6 weeks, so we do have that coming. And there's a lot of other games out, you know. Not every game is meant for every single player base, and if that was the case in games, I would think would be pretty damn boring. I like that this game is different, but it takes those elements. I don't think it's trying to be Borderlands. I don't think it's trying to be COD or Mass Effect. Just think it takes from those and it puts it together pretty nice. And I think that the main problems with this game is the lack of the story. The lack of the story, the linear, it's pretty linear to be this open world, shared world type of game. I think it's kind of linear on the story, but I'm okay with that. Those are little things that I think over time will get better. We're in a generation of gaming now where developers can release a game at full price and that game not have all the content in it, and we as consumers are okay with that. And especially in the gaming community, right now we appear to be okay with that. We're not okay with that, these games wouldn't sell. But this game is not a failure. Like people said, Titanfall is a failure. Business Economics says this game and Titanfall are not failures. They're failures for your player base. They don't meet your player base. They don't meet your expectations. But as a whole, they sold well. So I think that these are solid games. However, even though I'm not a fan of Titanfall, I'm a fan of this game. Destiny is a lot of fun, like I keep saying. It's a lot of fun. The bosses are bullet sponges, yeah. But they're fun, they're challenging. When you do the raids, you do the weekly Nightfall, that stuff is challenging. That's what I want. I want my game to challenge me. I want me to have to put a lot of time into to get something out of it. And COD fans may hate this, but I can put a lot of time in COD and get absolutely nothing out of it. I don't. Prestige symbols mean absolutely nothing to all they show me is that I played the game a lot. I'm not getting anything out of it. I don't get better gear to put on my character. Maybe that'll change in Advanced Warfare. I don't know, but I will tell you this. Later on this week, do expect a Black Ops 2 video from me talking about what I hope to see in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, what my expectations are for that game, and this new developer, Sledgehammer, who's developing Call of Duty. At least it's multiplayer. I'm really excited for it, so look forward to that. You will start to see the Titan and a Hunter on my channel in the Crucible events, Iron Banner especially. I'm going to focus showcasing those other ones for Iron Banner only and for strike missions. Raids, I'm just going to stick with my main character until I get my Hunter to 26. I've been told that the Hunter is a really good class to have for the raid, so I've got him at 24. I hope to get him to 26 in maybe a week, 2 weeks, but it's hard to balance all three players out. But I have made it where whenever I get a nice loot drop, I don't care the class anymore because I have all three classes. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I'm almost done taking out this boss. I hope so. I hope I'm right. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please feel free to like and or subscribe to my channel. Please stay tuned for more Destiny gameplay, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I will throw in some NBA 2K when that game first released. I just don't know how much I'm going to upload of the game. It's a sports game. I don't really think I'm going to upload it too much. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Please let me know your thoughts on Destiny, how it stacks up to the hype, and everybody have a great day, and I'm out.
Guardian. That looks very solid, Guardian. Stay safe.